Welcome to the CA Compliance Event Manager version 6.0 video on monitoring changes to external security manager settings. Let's say it's company policy to use DISA's Security Technical Implementation Guides, or STIGs, as guidelines for setting certain CA ACF2 global system options, such as pass limit. Once set, these options should not be changed. You have a process to ensure that your settings are compliant, but you'd also like to proactively monitor them and be alerted if they are changed. With CA Compliance Event Manager, you can monitor changes to ESM settings and receive real-time email alerts if these settings are changed. In this demo, we'll show you how to define the policy for this monitoring. Although this demo focuses on ACF2 monitoring, you can define similar policy to monitor CA Top Secret and IBM RACF. Let's create a policy statement and an email action to monitor changes to password GSO records in ACF2. First, we'll type a description for this policy statement. Now we'll choose our ESM type. For this demo, we'll leave the default of ACF2. However, if your ESM is Top Secret or RACF, you'd select that option. Now we'll include the definitions we want to monitor. Expand password and select the checkbox to include all password definitions to monitor changes to all the password settings. Optionally, you can include test conditions to narrow the scope of your monitoring, but for this demo, we won't include any. Now we'll create our email action to trigger an email notification anytime a user changes a password GSO record. We give our email action a meaningful description, set the priority to high, enter the sender and recipient email addresses, and provide a descriptive subject line and message for the email. Click Add. Your email action is added to the policy statement. Click Next. Review the details of your policy statement, including ESM type, password definitions, and email action to ensure that your selections are accurate. Then click Create. Your policy statement is successfully created. With this policy in place, now if a careless or forgetful security administrator changes a password GSO record, you are notified of the change in real time via email. For example, let's see how a careless security administrator might change the invalid password limit. Following STIG guidelines, you've set this value to 3, but here we see a security administrator raise this value to 9, unintentionally taking you out of compliance and weakening password security on your mainframe. Luckily, CA Compliance Event Manager is monitoring this activity, so you receive a real-time email alert. You review the email and see that this change is a potential security risk. You follow up on this situation to remediate it. Additionally, you define similar policy to monitor changes to ESM settings on your CA Top Secret and IBM RACF systems. Thanks to CA Compliance Event Manager's monitoring, you feel confident that you're keeping a close eye on ESM changes. For more information about CA Compliance Event Manager, click the information bubble in the top right corner to load the product page. From there, you can go to the product documentation, visit CA Support or CA Communities, or see the learning paths. Thank you for watching this CA Compliance Event Manager 6.0 video on monitoring changes to ESM settings.